Hello, Internet. As you can see, I'm still trying to set up a shot that I like. Moving right along into the topic of this episode. Is somebody shooting? That's not near me. Anyway, the topic. Kind of expanding on the whole values thing that I've been talking about for like, I don't know how many episodes. Rules. And I have the clouds back there because just so you can see what I have to deal with. It's like 5 minutes ago the lighting was perfect. Now it's not. That's nature for you. But anyways, the rules. To like summarize from the last few episodes, values like, respect, being loved, or getting material things, making money, feeling like a success, that sort of thing. When do you allow yourself to feel those values? Like a lot of people, usually the not so happy people, they set their rules like so ridiculously high. And you're like some people only feel respect when everybody agrees with them, and says yes sir, no sir, or yes ma'am, no ma'am, and just like does everything they say and all. I'm sorry, that's never going to happen. Because people are people. I mean, they may try to do those things, but begrudgingly, and eventually you're going to feel that, and then you don't feel respected. On the other hand, a lot of people are like, I feel respected when people don't actively yell at me, or when people aren't hostile toward me. Those people tend to feel respected a little more often. What about happiness? When do you allow yourself to feel happy? Like Tony Robbins tells this story of this guy who would only feel happy if his business made $1 million every year, but his investments don't count. So he can be making $1 million a year, but you subtract out the investments. If it's less than $1 million, he's not happy. He has to do this and this and this and achieve that, and he's miserable. This other guy, he feels happy when he wakes up above ground. Sometimes it's that simple. What rules do you set for yourself? Are you setting your rules too high, or maybe you're setting your rules too low? When do you feel healthy? Do you feel healthy if you run like 50 miles a day and lift 1,000 pounds? If you can do that, great. But if that's your rule for feeling healthy and you can't do that, you probably don't feel healthy. Then again, a lot of people set their rule for healthiness a little too low. If you can't tell, I'm talking about balance here. You need to set your rules high enough, your goals, rules, whatever you want to call them, so that you like strive to get better and better and better, and now see the sun peeking out. That's what happens when you work in nature. So now I'm getting the perfect lighting, only I have the wrong camera angle. And see, if my rules were way too strict, I'd be like, okay, I have to stop the video now, delete everything, re-record everything for the right camera angle. But, by the time I do that, by the time I get it set up for that, that's going to be gone. Because, you can see how low the sun is on the horizon. My light is fading. I got to do this now. But anyways, just talking about balance. You got to set your rules / goals high enough that you strive to be better and better and better every day, but not so low that you don't strive for anything. You got to have a mid-range. And I've been realizing that I've been setting my rules a little too high lately for a lot of things, and I've just been like, so got to cut back a little bit. Got to set my standards a little bit lower. Still, get things done, but don't beat myself up for, you don't call myself lazy if I need 7 hours of sleep because I'm working a job where I'm just constantly going. Sometimes you need 7 hours instead of 6. I'd like to get it down to 4, but, it is what it is. Sometimes that has to be your philosophy. It is what it is. But sometimes you need to set your goals up here so that you actually go for something. Anyway, my light's fading. It's getting cold. And, 5 minutes, that's about how long I want to keep these videos. Just like give you guys, like one little, set your goals high enough, but not low enough. Not too high, but not too low. Balance. And, define, obviously this depends on whether or not you define your values. What you care about. But, you just pay attention. What are your rules like? When do you feel like you're achieving your values? When do you feel like you're getting there? Is it too high or is it too low? And again, I have to end the video because one, I chose the ground is wet because we've been getting a lot of rain lately, so I don't want to sit down in it. But I have a short tripod, so it's like I'm on one knee and it's getting uncomfortable. So anyway, I'll be back next week with another one of these videos and hopefully better lighting and hopefully I need a chair or a taller tripod. But anyways, see you next week.